first of all, then victory here at Burton in the end. What did you take from that performance?
Well, we say it's a pre-season. You always want to win, but some games are different than the others. We didn't start the game well at all, and the performance in the first 30-35 minutes was not according to where we are, and we all agree on that. And I think the best thing from the day was the reaction of the team, the way that we want to do things. And after those first 30-35 minutes, to see the team just making the things that we want to make, competing, and in the end we equalized pretty quick in the second half, and then at the end that goal is just a little bit better to get those difficult days with a victory.
What did that first 35 minutes perhaps teach you? Why do you think it happened?
Well, I think the opposition was ready to come and press us from the very beginning. It didn't give us spaces. We were not ready to just start to find our combinations or the spaces that we wanted. And we were not compacting our pressure or counter pressure. Then they found the solutions really well. And we were always one step behind the opposition. But I think, as I say, that it's going to happen at some point in the pre-season. It's not going to be everything perfect. And I think we sorted out and we start to get into the game. We start to get chances, we start to get situations. And then I think after those first 30-35, we were in top of the game.
Jack Robinson left the field just before half-time. What happened there?
Well, he has been feeling some discomfort in his feet, and he fell at the end. So it's just a pre-season game. We will need to address tomorrow and see what's the next move.
Nothing serious then, you think?
No, I hope it's nothing serious. I think it's more an overload in the area than anything.
Michael Cooper sat the game out again, second game running. What's going on there?
Well, as we say for Michael Cooper, the last game was probably a decision from me just to give all the time for the other goalkeepers. Today he felt a bit discomfort in the knee, but he should be back in a couple of days.
Because I'm sure you'll know at this time of the year when top players don't play games, everyone thinks it's for transfer reasons. Have you been given any kind of assurances that he's one of the ones that's definitely staying?
Well, he's definitely staying. It's not about that, and I understand the concerns because the people is not there day by day. But no, it's nothing related with that.
You have been active in the market, and Barry now signed and over the line. Obviously, a player you know from Hull. Why him? What does he bring to the group?
Well, we need to continue building up that intensity and threat in the final third, and I think Louis has been proving that he can do that. Unfortunately, he got injured with us in Hull last season, and I think with those 10-15 games he will prove his abilities, and that's why we think he can come to us and then be a key player in that winger position with his one-against-one situations, intensity in the pressure, finishing action, etc.
Because if he does start to fly, I mean, he's got an excellent goal record as well.
Yeah, he's a player that is capable to create situations and a player that is more than capable to compete in the level. So we expect big things from him.
It must have been quite the disappointment to have brought him in and then so early in his whole career for him to get injured, then you can't have a proper look at him at the championship level.
Yeah, because when we brought him, he was one of the ones that was ready to give us the goals that we lack in that moment, and to have him out of the team was a big loss for us. So, but yeah, everything is a process, as I say. We learn from it. We learn that Louis is a very competent player in the level, and then hopefully he can stay healthy and can play a lot of games for us.
When you spoke to us on Saturday, you were hopeful of 2 signings, so that's one. So, is there a second one this week imminent?
Well, hopefully it is. We are working on it as we have been active in the market, and we know exactly the kind of player that we want. And hopefully in the next 4 or 5 days, even less, we can announce something.
The name Djibril Soumaré has been widely reported. Is he a player that you are interested in?
Well, we are looking for a player in that position as a 6, and then Djibril has been there. The name of Djibril has been there. We analyse him, and I think he's a player that can suit our style. Yes.
Because I'm sure you're very keen to add to the midfield group, aren't you? Given injuries and departures already.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when Bini left us, we needed that kind of number 6 that can be a little bit more physical, athletic in that profile, and I think looking at the market there were some good options, and hopefully we can close one of them really quick.